Porch peeps, I find my husband extremely attractive in many, many ways, but you want to know the one thing that makes him the most attractive to me? One of the hottest things he can say to me is when he looks at me and he goes, "Don't worry, babe, I've got it." And he does. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Here's a perfect example of what I mean. For the last week, I've been battling what ended up being a very severe sinus infection. I thought it was just gremlin crud from the kids because they both had colds. Turns out mom wanted to be a little bit extra and I developed a really bad sinus infection. I had made a doctor's appointment for 8:30 on Wednesday morning and said, okay, I'm gonna go before I go to work. I'll probably get some antibiotics and I'll be on my way. At 4 a.m. on Wednesday, I woke up from a very deep sleep with the worst pain I've ever had in my head ever. I get migraines sometimes, so pain in my head, not typically a big deal for me. I'm also not a wimp when it comes to pain. Usually I will not rate a pain over 4 on a scale of 1 to 10. And this pain was an 8. I thought I was having a neurological medical emergency. I really did. I thought, oh my God, am I having a stroke? But I was able to muster up the energy to be able to get out of bed at least, and I started moving around the house just a little bit. My husband immediately clocked it. He was like, whoa, what's going on? Are you okay? And I immediately burst into tears. Started crying, telling him my head hurts so badly. I don't know what's wrong, but something is wrong. I don't want the kids to see me like this. I'm so scared. Leads me back into our room. He sits me down on our bed. He says, just sit here. And he says he's gonna walk our son up to the bus and he'll be right back. He comes back in our room and he says, okay, I'm staying home with you today. And my husband doing these things really shouldn't shock me anymore. It shouldn't make me want to hit the floor with what? But it always does, because I always see examples of men being shitty to women. And don't get me wrong, I've had my own fair share of men being shitty to me, okay? But not my husband. He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. And I look at him and I go, what? He says, yep, I called my boss. I told him, hey, something's going on with my wife. I don't know what it is, but I'm not coming to work. His boss completely understood, said, no problem, brother, stay home. Because my husband has established that there are 2 things in his life that he does not play about. One of them is me, the other one is our children, in that order. And man, did he take care of me. He went and got my meds for me. He made sure I took them. He made sure I rested. He got me food so that my stomach wouldn't be too upset by my antibiotics. He took care of everything in our house, both of our dogs and both of our children, and asked me how much I worried about the functionality of our house and our family while I was down sick for the last 2 days. 0. None. But all of this to say, let this be our reminder that you deserve a partner who is actually a partner, and you are worth having someone in your life who also thinks that doing the bare minimum things means the standard is on the floor. You deserve better. Remember, you are loved, kind, and smart. And you can do hard things.